All right, folks, the Amiga news goes hard this week. Lots of hardware for your 420, April 20th, the Amiga news for your 420 2025. Let's freaking go, baby.
Amiga news with Amiga Bill.
Well, just like last week, I'll start this week off with a little bit of self-promotion. Lots of you enjoyed the first roundtable from VCF East Amiga 40. Lots of Amiga legends. The Lorraine was there. Well, I was able to edit the second roundtable. Part 2 dropped this week. Let me get my act together here. There we are. Part 2 dropped this week. We got so many great folks. Dave Haney leading the way this time. Jeff Brouette, Greg Berlin. There's so many legends there. Headley Davis. Let's see. I even forgot everyone who's in there. David John Pleasance. Boom. Here it is. We got so the second. Okay. So we got Dave Haney, David John Pleasance, Headley Davis, Greg Berlin, Don Gilbreth, Robert Miranda, and Jeff Brouette. One of my favorite highlights from this roundtable was Jeff Brouette telling the story that he told right here on the stream of how they did the old swap. They did the Deborah Harry swap at the launch of for the launch of Amiga Event. So when they actually did the event, there was bad lighting on Deborah Harry. So fortunately, Jeff saved the rehearsal image that Andy did, and they cut the rehearsal image into the launch of Amiga video as we know it today. A little editing magic happened. So yeah, that's one of my favorite stories. But there's so many great stories here. There's Dave Haney. Dude, how awesome is Dave Haney's new look with the white hair? I dig it so much. And there's Greg Berlin, always great. There's Jeff, just looking fly with he's always got cool glasses and shirts. It was a great one. Big shout out to Dave McMurtry and Dan Wood from the Retro Hour podcast for doing a great job moderating these panels. It's a really cool video. I'll share it with you all right now. Copy that link and I'll drop it into the chat. Of course, everything will be in the show notes to this video as well. Inside Commodore Amiga's History Part 2. Woo! Good stuff. Speaking of Dan Wood and the Retro Hour podcast, the podcast is hosted by Dan Wood, Ravi Abbott, and Joe Fox. This week, Joe Fox was away on a holiday with his family. So guess who stepped in? Yours truly. I'm super honored. I got to step in and talk Amiga 40, talk a little VCF East with the guys. They posted some audio from the VCF roundtables. So if you listen to the Retro Hour, go to theretrohour.com. If you don't, you need to listen to it. It's the best retro podcast out there. And I'm honored to be filling in for Joe as a co-host this week on the Retro Hour podcast, talking Amiga 40, going over the retro news. It was weird to do news not about the Amiga, but it was fun. So here's a link to theretrohour.com. You can listen to the latest episode of the podcast as well as past episodes as well. Retro Hour rules. Those guys are totally pro. And, what was that? What I miss? Something's going on over here. Something's good. Yo, Blitzkrieg, thank you for the follow, Blitzkrieg. Cybernide, thanks for the biddies and Torque Live. Koal Kae, you rock. Speaking of AmigaBill VIPs, check it out. My main man, Ghettofinger Gaming, he posted a really cool video. He took his Sunday Funday tote bag shopping to his local retro video game store. Dude, let's take a sneak peek. We'll take a little sneak peek of Ghettofinger Gaming's video here. It's fantastic. I love that guy. Ghettofinger rules. Boom.
We are going to be heading over to Fire Ice Games right now, and I'm taking my Sunday Funday bag with me. So we're going to start taking this on the adventures, and we're going to see if we can fill this up today over at Fire and Ice Games.
Fire and Ice Games.
You know what Sunday Funday is. Make sure you go over and check out my bro's show. It's pretty freaking dope.
Yo, Ghettofinger, you rock, dude.
I got some changes I'm going to do later.
Look at that setup.
Here.
Look at that 500.
Swapping this monitor and doing some things so I can deploy the CD32 with the Terrible Fire 330 into it. Anyway, I don't want to hold you up on this intro forever. We're almost 40 seconds into it. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later, and we'll see what we got in our Sunday Funday bag.
It's super rad. Yo, Ghettofinger.
What's up, dudes? Ghettofinger Gaming here. We're down
there he
at
is.
Fire
There's
and
my
Ice
man
right now.
He's at Fire and Ice, dude. That sounds like a very cool
Anyway,
store. Fire and Ice, one of the best Amiga games out there. My main man Ghettofinger. Look at the shot of that Sunday Funday bag. Buying games, putting them in the bag. It rules. Ghettofinger's doing great stuff over there on his YouTube channel. Ghettofinger, I'm honored, dude. Thank you so much for bringing the Sunday Funday and featuring the bag. Here is a link to the video and Ghettofinger Gaming's YouTube channel. channel. Definitely give my main man Ghettofinger a follow. He rocks. Super nice guy, and he does cool stuff. Going shopping with the Funday bag. I love it. What's up, Acmafin? What's up, Coconut? Great to see you. Wait, no, it's Jake the dog. That's swag for everyone, Jake. You should be getting the tote. You should be getting the tote. If you're not, let me know offline. You should be getting a tote. Okay, enough with the Amiga Bill news, right? This is really cool. A great friend of the stream, Paulie Alex Bow, hooked me up with Oliver. Oliver, dude, I told you the Amiga news is going hard this week. Hardware. Check this out. The AmiGUS. The GUS stands for Great Unbelievable Sound. It's a new 24-bit sound card for the Amiga. It looks super cool. And Oliver's going to be coming on my stream to give this a demo. But it's a project announcement, the AmiGUS sound card. AmiGUS is a modern, high-quality sound card for the Amiga. It was designed to provide the right combination of accelerated hardware and software features to bring the full multimedia experience to all Amiga users. By supporting established frameworks such as AHI and MHI, we ensure the card is compatible with a wide range of already existing applications. In addition, the card's true power lies in its highly sophisticated wavetable engine, which provides a powerful feature upgrade to Paula, supporting 32 true hardware voices using 32 megabytes of sample memory. The good news is that in order to use all these features, you don't need a fast CPU. AmiGUS can be used on all Amigas with the free Zorro slot, since all the computational heavy lifting is performed by the hardware accelerated functions on the card. And since we're at it right now, you can own an AmiGUS too, either by buying it from one of our supported resellers, or you can just download the card's design files and build one on your own. The AmiGUS features a Zorro 2 card for the Amiga 2000, 3000, or 4000 computer or compatible bus boards. It's got standard RCA stereo output, 192 kilohertz at 24-bit. That is some cutting-edge stuff. Toslink optical output supporting 48K, 96 kilohertz, and 192 kilohertz at 24-bit. 3 analog audio inputs. Paula CD-ROM or external audio sampled at 192.24. That's crazy. A high-quality digital mixer which operates at full 192 24-bit resolution. AHI buffered stream interface supporting 8, 16, and 24-bit modes for playback and recording. MP3s, OGG Vorbis, FLAC, WMA hardware decoder, enhanced by powerful DMA stream buffer. 32-channel wavetable engine featuring 8-bit per samples, 192 24-bit mixing rate, sample, start, stop, and loop pointer for effective one-shot or continuous playback modes, 32-bit sample phase accumulator, all kinds of awesome stuff. All kinds of lots of great stuff. I'll post a link where you all can read it on your own time. You need minimum configuration of an Amiga 2000 with a 68K chip, 1 mega chip, 4 mega fast, OS 1.3. Recommended ONO 30 with 2 megs of chip, 16 megs of fast, and OS 3.9 or 3.2.2. Release June 2025. Cards are now available for pre-order from Alinea Computer for €380. Dude, it's cool. Here's the link. I'll drop a link to where you can pre-order the card. But you know, let's take a quick listen. Let's take a quick listen. It's so cool. Sign you up for the AmiGUS. Let's take a quick listen, guys. He sent me some samples. Boom, it's over here. Today's 420. Today's 420. Go to the 420 folder because that's what today is. And we'll go to the AmiGUS. And yeah, he's got a couple demos here. Pause. Okay, good. Pause. Now check it out. This is coming right out of the AmiGUS. Right out of the GUS, baby. But there's Paulie out. That's Paulie Alex. There it is. Alt F4. I bought tickets to Amiga 40 Germany. I'm not 100% sure I'm going yet, but I plan to go. Yo, Seeing Cat, my main man. Seeing Cat, it was so great to see you in the revision yesterday. I'm so glad you're here, hanging out. It's great to see you, Seeing Cat. I hope you're feeling well, my man. No, you're not gonna hear the 24-bit quality, but it sounds good though, right? Is that 80 Guru? What's up, brother Bill? And then I know he's got another sample from a classic demo. Let's see. It sounds so good, right? Topless VR is Paulie Alex Bo's album. Yuri, I don't think I stopped today. Imagine listening to Reshooter through that bad boy. Carlos Jackal, that's a great point. It sounds great. It is Second Reality, Forthall. You know what's up. You know what's up. What's up, Vector Funk? You enjoying revision? Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. There we go. Great stuff. So that's the AmiGUS. The AmiGUS now available for pre-order from Alinea Computers. AmiGUS, and we're gonna have them come on and talk about the AmiGUS. Give us a demo. More new hardware. We talked about the new mechanical keyboard available for the Amiga 1200, and it came in classic Amiga colors, and now the black edition has been released. It's an awesome new mechanical keyboard for the Amiga 1200, and it's super cool. Go to the next song because you can't hear that one. There we go. It's you can get choose different if you want your cherry brown, your cherry blues, your cherry reds. So far, everyone who I know that's gotten one of these bad boys absolutely loves it. And now the black edition is available. Designed by Sergius. Available at amigastore.eu. It is now in stock. Ooh, look at that pink 1200. That looks sexy. That looks sexy. Yeah, so check it out. You can choose your keyboard color, black edition or the white edition. That's what we looked at before. Switch type, you can go blue, cherry blue, brown, or red. Then you can choose the metal chassis. Have your metal chassis be black or silver, which is cool. And yeah, I've heard nothing but fantastic things. These are the top quality products. And yeah, it's amazing that we have all this great new hardware coming out for the Amiga here in April 20th, 2025. Incredible. Here is the link to amigastore.eu where you can download your new mechanical keyboard for your Amiga 1200. Pimp your Amiga, Brother Bill. You know it, Brother Bill. Pimp your Amiga. Speaking, dude, the new hardware continues. I saw this over on the English Amiga board. You all remember the Action Replay? It was a hardware device you could plug into your Amiga 500 and save your state essentially. Well, check it out. They've just released the Action Replay version 5, released on April 15th, 2025. My least favorite day of the year. But you know what? He made April 15th just a little bit better this year because the demon has been released. Today, after some months of work, we are proud to publicly announce the public release of the Action Replay 5 Demon Project. This is a combined software and hardware project to produce a new version of the Datatel Action Replay cartridge. The Demon Cart is the hardware which adds several upgrades and enhancements to the original, including extra memory and flash firmware upgradability. It's available over here on the GitHub. The cart is designed to work with the Amiga 500 and 500 Plus, but only works with 68K CPUs, so accelerator cards are not compatible. But how cool is that, man? Here's a few of the new improvements. UK and Italian key maps. Hey! Ability to save preferences to flash memory, enhanced disk read-write routines, Rob Northern copy lock finder, replaced burst nibbler with Xcopy, utilization of the full PAL screen area, ability to deploy the Rob Northern disk I/O, DOS I/O routines into memory, send and receive files and data via serial port, and Amiga transfer support. There's a whole thread over on the English Amiga board forum, which is where I found it. Great job. Thanks to the English Amiga board for this post. Boom. Texas Foosballer says, take my money. I know the Hoff is going to be all over this. He's going to be all over it. There's a link to, I'm going to copy this one. That's a link to the English Amiga board article. And this is a link to the GitHub for the Action Replay 5. Crazy stuff. I know the Hoff is going to be all over this. The Demon. I like the red PCB. That's awesome. This will give you a history of the Demon. You can also build it yourself, which is super cool. They gave you all the info and all the firmware that you need to make your own Demon, if you got the skills. But anyway, that is super rad. A little Action Replay 5. Now, how crazy this stuff is coming out. in the spring of 2025. Absolutely amazing. Oh man, so cool. It's not over yet. I told you the Amiga news is going so hard this week. The iComp individual computers ACA 1240 or 1260 is now available for all customers. You all know I got the ACA 1233N. It's an 030 accelerator, my 1200, one of my favorite accelerators. It rocks. And now iComp is jumped into the 040 and 060 market. The ACA from iComp is a modern turbo card series for various classic Amiga models. The fast version for the 1200 holds the 68040 or 060 processor, and it is now available. The card was first mentioned at the end of 2018 and has already been delivered to iComp's existing customers since February of this year. Jens mentions in the current announcement that not all planned features are yet included on the card. At this year's revision demo party in Germany, an Amiga 1200 with an ACA 1260 running at 100 megahertz is running for the AGA 060 demo competition. They're sponsors of Revision. They're running the 060 demos at 100 megahertz with the new ACA 1260. That's hot. Sales are limited to one card per customer. Interested parties must therefore register on the iComp website before purchasing. I got this article from AmigaNews.de. Great job to that website. Always posting great news on AmigaNews.de. Here's a direct link to iComp, as well as a link to AmigaNews.de. All the links will be in the description of the YouTube video. And of course, in the Amiga Bill goodie bag, Jens, he always does awesome work. I remember at Amiga 37, we were doing a live stream, and I just kind of bombarded him. He had no idea. I was coming for him. But I was like, "There's Jens, and he's awesome. Let's talk to him." And it was a really good little interview. Hopefully, I get to hang with him at Amiga 40. That's my dream. What's up, Charlie C64 Amiga? Great to see you. What's up, Daedalus? Oh yeah, you used to use the action replay with Shadow of the Beast 2 as a kid. Save state to floppy somewhere in the hard levels. Yeah. Seeing Cat, it was such a cool device, right? Such a cool device, and so cool that they're releasing updates to it here in 2025. It's amazing. Speaking of accelerator cards, the hardware news continues. We've had, I love my Terrible Fire. I got my Terrible Fire 1260 in this 1200. She purrs like a kitten. We got the iComp now released, and we got the other one from Poland. That one's a beast. I can't even remember the name of that one. It's the super expensive one that's awesome. It's got like RTG graphics output. I can't remember. I'll think of the name of it. But we got the Trinity 1200. Woo! The Trinity 1240, 1260, the Warp. That's what I was thinking of. The Warp. Yeah, the Warp. Exactly. Thank you. But now we also have the Trinity Accelerator. After 4 years of development and rigorous testing, we are proud to announce the best accelerator ever built for the Amiga 1200 is finally ready for release. Shots fired. Shots fired. Woo! The Trinity 1240-60 is a brand new accelerator that supports 68040 and 68060 CPUs and is compatible with all Amiga 1200 revisions. We've taken great care to ensure that access to chip memory is optimized where they have an 040 and 060, making it the best accelerator to enjoy all the demo scene content created for the Amiga. We've conducted numerous tests comparing the Trinity with the famous Blizzard 1260 and found the Trinity performed better in all tested demos. Oh baby. Oh baby. So you know what? The bottom line is, you know who wins with all these accelerators? We win. The Amiga fans win. We are rich with 060 accelerator options for the 1200s now. Warps, Trinities, Terrible Fires, iComps, ACAs. Oh baby. Oh baby. Which one should you even get? I don't even know. Like I said, I love my Terrible Fire. The price is right and it just kicks ass. But I'm sure these are great as well. There is a whole link to over on English Amiga board. There is a great thread where you can talk to developers. I think it's Estriac that posted it, and this one looks like a banger too. Oh, and it's got a 3.5mm jack for Paula pass-through. That is cool. I totally dig that. Compatible with the PC MCIA port. That's super important. I need to use my PC MCIA and my accelerator for sure. Compatible with Kickstart 3.1, recommended 3.14 or 3.2. Very cool. So here's a link to the EAB thread. Boom, there you go. We are rich with accelerators, and we got keyboards now too. Amazing, right? Yo, what's up, BFB? I, one of my newest patrons. Great to see you. Lindrum is now playing. Yo, what's up, Proton? Great to see you, my main man. Oh, you know what? Alt F4, that's a great point. We also have the PyStorm 32 Lite options. Ain't nothing wrong with a PyStorm, baby. Whew. We got so many options these days. I love it. We are rich with options, Alt F4. I need to get a PyStorm. I've got a Raspberry Pi 3B. Like, there's no reason for me not to have a PyStorm. All right, so there it is. That's the hardware news for the week. And now we got some software news. We got, dude, my main man, Roar. Roar has been such a great friend of the stream, a great friend of my YouTube videos since Anthony and I started the Guru Meditation, and I am just so happy for him. Oh, he did this. Roar was the artist behind that. He did that. He drew that portrait of me. Roar went from drawing portraits of Amiga Bill to video game creation. Wings of Fear, a top-scrolling World War I shoot-'em-up from Roar Thorum, is coming to the Amiga. A demo has been dropped. I downloaded the demo. We can play it before the Amiga demo party happens. Yo, Charlie64 Amiga, thank you so much for the resub. Charlie Bundy is now Charlie C64 Amiga. New name, true name. Charlie, thank you so much for the support, man. It means a lot to me. I really, really appreciate it, Charlie. There's nothing more satisfying than playing a top-down scrolling shoot-'em-up game. I remember fondly standing out, such as the fantastic Tryon 2000 or the many list of arcade titles running through the home emulation or a well-designed cabinet. Thanks to a heads up from the developer, we've been told at some point soon, Roar Thorum will be releasing a demo of his little shoot-'em-up game for the Commodore Amiga called Wings of Fear. The demo's been released, folks. It's been released. We can check out the footage from Saberman here. Great news, if you're looking to play the latest demo mentioned above, we've just been informed the demo is now live. This is the first playable demo of my Amiga game called Wings of Fear. Hopefully there'll be a complete game in the near future. Time and responses will tell. It's important to remember that this game is still in alpha stage. I would, however, love constructive feedback and suggestions on how to make my game better. Oh yeah, let's play the sucker. I want to play the sucker. Roar rules. Amiga Johan played the demo today. Very cool. Keyboard, whip it good. Whip it good. That's what I'm saying. Scorpion Engine, oh baby, you know it. Oh, I love the music too. I'm doing a shoot about World War I this week at Carnegie Hall. I'm super, super excited. The World War I vibes running strong. I'm gonna skip ahead to the gameplay. Yo. Charlie C64 Amiga just gifted 5 subs to my community as well as subscribing. Charlie, thank you so much for your support, man. Like I always say, you know, whenever I play one of these games, download the demo, download the whip, I always make sure I give at least the minimum donation, and it all comes from your support, all the subs and stuff here. I try and put it back into the community. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the support so much. Thank you. It's same thing with the Patreon, Ghettofinger. You know, like try to put that cashola back into the community as much as possible. So every game I play on here is definitely donated to because I appreciate everyone's hard work. And unless you don't have a donation set up, but if you do, then I do. If you don't, then I don't. But I would like to. Smash 1980. Look at those planes. Anyway, I can't wait to try this game. Wings of Fear from Roar Thorn. The whip is now available. Saberman with the gameplay video. As always, Indie Retro News bringing the news every freaking week. Here's a link to the Indie Retro News article. It will also be in the description of this video. Boom. Hard to find the Amiga in Canada, waiting for the AmiCube. Yo, what's up, Blitzkrieg? What's up, Canada? I'm a big fan of Retro Rewinds, man. Great, Frank is the man. He rules. I want to get to I want to get to World of Commodore in Toronto one day too. That'd be super, super rad. Okay, so we talked about Wardner. We talked last week, and a whip has now been released. So I can't wait. I downloaded the Wardner whip, and I can't wait to play it. Wardner is coming to the Amiga via Retro Rick, also developed using Iraq's Scorpion engine. If you've not heard of this game before, which I haven't, I never heard of Wardner before. It's a side-scrolling platformer developed by Tote and published in arcades worldwide by Tote in 1987. It's a game in which you play as Dover on a journey to rescue his kidnapped girlfriend Mia from the evil warlock. Woo! It sounds good. My current work, I'm bringing Plan's Wardner to the humble Amiga platform. Released in arcades and published by Tote in 1987, Plan's Wardner is an action platformer in much the same vein as Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh man, it's two of my favorite games. I love it. The similarities end there though, as Wardner has his own special mechanics and flavor to bring to the genre. Bring a little flavor, bring its own flavor. Bring your spicy sauce, Wardner. Players must assume the role of a child named Dover on a journey to rescue his kidnapped girlfriend Mia from the dastardly warlock, Mr. Wardner. Oh man, he sounds like a jerk. Sounds like a jerk. I downloaded this whip as well, folks, just right before the stream. This is my kind of game. I love platformers. I feel like side-scrolling platformers and Amiga just go hand in hand. You know, I feel like it's the Amiga specialty. Yeah, humble. Humble? Never. Dude, we ain't humble. We ain't humble. Yo, Trap Shot Live checking in from the VIP lounge. Trap Shot. Some Tote Plan shooters were cool. It's great to see you, Trap Shot. Scene Cat says, oh wow, nice. He's grooming Charlie with a floppy device. You all know, you know, wife device was invented because of Scene Cat. That's where I got the wife device from. I mean, full disclosure, if it wasn't for Scene Cat, I wouldn't even call her wife device. It's all Scene Cat. Nice, Yuri. Make sure you keep your beer cold in the hot tub. You know what I'm saying? DMackey828. Happy Easter and revision party day. D-Mackey, we're gonna watch the Amiga demo compo in a little, whenever it drops. I think they're a little bit behind. Anyway, this game looks super, super cool. I can't wait to play it. I got the whip, and we'll play it. We'll play it in a little while. Very, very cool stuff. Wardner. Copy and paste. Boom. Scene Cat, I'm so happy to see you, Scene Cat. I'm so happy to see you here, man. All right, so I went to Billy's Midway Arcade. My buddy Anthony, you all remember Anthony from the Guru Meditation. He came up for VCF East and he stayed a little extra time. He went into extra time, you know, just like the football players do, a little extra time, a little overtime. You know, you're putting in the work and then the boss says you need to stay, make a little overtime. Anthony stayed for a little overtime, so I took him to Billy's Midway Arcade and White Manna, freaking most epic sliders in the country. You know, when my friends come to visit, I only bring them to the best. That's how it goes down. At Billy's Midway Arcade, my nephew, Kubush, who I talked to today, he loved Burger Time. I think it might have been his favorite game in the whole arcade. And now JOTD, the legend who keeps bringing amazing ports of arcade games to the Amiga, has brought Burger Time to the Amiga. Oh man, it's White Manna time, it's Burger Time. I love Burger Time, it's such a good game. JOTD, who is behind great conversions such as Moon Patrol, Donkey Kong, Super Bagman, Galaxian 500, Pooyan, Super Xevious, and the upcoming Bad Dudes vs. Dragon Ninja, has now turned his attention to the 1982 game of Burger Time, a new Amiga conversion which was originally released back in the day for Intellivision. Oh, I used to play it on Intellivision. That's actually a really good version of it. Apple II, Atari 2600, TI 99, Commodore 64, ColecoVision, and many others. To coincide with this news, you can see the latest footage of Burger Time being shown in Saberman's video. The object of the game is to build a number of hamburgers while avoiding enemy foods. The player controls Chef Peter Piper, I love that BC Boy song, who walks across oversized ingredients in a maze of platforms and ladders, causing them to fall and stack on buns below, eventually creating complete burgers. The chef is pursued by anthropomorphic hot dogs, fried eggs, and pickles. A limited supply of pepper can be thrown at his aggressors immediately in front of Peter, briefly stunning them. I love it. TI-99 getting some love. Exactly. Voxel Trots, Burger Time's one of your all-time favorites. Yo, what's that? Yo, Dadler with the resubs. Dadler knows this game from his arcade with his buddy. Dadler, I plan on coming back to your arcade. If I come to Amiga 40, I'm coming to your arcade, Dadler. Buckle up, get your burgers ready. I'm gonna make some burgers in your arcade, baby. Don't forget, I'm a museum shredder. Thank you for the resub, my man. I mean, Burger Time's such a great game. I love that JOTD is bringing all these classic arcade games to the Amiga. My personal favorite, he did a great job at Moon Patrol. I liked Moon Patrol, Ms. Pac-Man 500, Pac-Man 500. I mean, all of his are great. Scramble. He's done some really, really great work. And Burger Time is a great one. This is definitely one that thrived on the Intellivision. Intellivision version of Burger Time was great. But now we got the arcade version coming to the Amiga thanks to JOTD. Oh, baby. Woo! All right, folks, that's about the news for the week. We got some events coming up. I'll just go over the events really quick. Close, BIM, close, close, close. We've got the Vintage Computer Festival System Source Swap Meet. So this is a swap meet. You know, if you want to sell some Amiga stuff, buy some Amiga stuff. April 26th and 27th at the System Source Museum in Virginia. Then we got another swap meet coming up, which I'll be at June 7th in Wall Township, New Jersey. That's where VCF East happens. I'm gonna be selling some Mac stuff there. I'm gonna be selling some Mac stuff. My Silver Surfer is going bye-bye. You wanna buy my Silver Surfer? See you June 7th. We got the Southern California Commodore and Amiga Network and the Fresno Commodore User Group. They're holding their Los Angeles Super Show in Burbank. They're celebrating Amiga 40 down there, and that is April 26th and 27th. So we got Amiga events happening on the East Coast and West Coast. I totally dig it. Oh man, I love Burbank. It's so good. On May 31st, on Dad's birthday, we got the Westchester Amiga User Group summer party happening at my place. You want in? If you want in, let me know. Just send me a DM, and I'll give you all the directions to the Bat Cave. We're gonna party. We're gonna celebrate Jay Miner's birthday properly. Oh, it's gonna be so good. You can come and meet Brother Bill, Voxel Trots, the real Tony Rocks. The whole WOG travel team will be there. Corbo. Oh man, it's gonna be great. And speaking of WOG, one of our friends in WOG, the Blue Wizard, he's got his own computer club out in Chantilly, Virginia, outside of Washington D.C. And they've got a computer meetup on May 4th. It's gonna be great. The Blue Wizard does great work. Really, really nice guy. And dude, they get a lot of folks there. They had like 30 folks at their last meetup. It was awesome. And of course, we got Amiga 40 at Silicon Valley happening August 1st and 2nd. That's gonna be a banger. I plan on going to that, hopefully. Don't forget, we always got the Sacramento Area Computer Club as well. That's Ghettofinger Gaming's club. And then October 17th to 19th, the big boy happening in Mönchengladbach, Germany. It is the year, folks. This is the year for Amiga. Amiga thrives in 25, baby. And I hope you all enjoyed the Amiga news this week. It went hard. It went hard on the 420. I hope you all have an amazing week. Thank you all so much for watching the AmigaBill news section, and I will catch you all next week, next Sunday Funday. Peace out. Amiga forever.